Hey folks, everything new under the sun. Well, another video in my cryptocurrency series, if you want to call it that. I did go ahead and I bought some Ripple. Now, why did I buy Ripple? Ripple is the bankster's coin, as it's termed. It's the one the banksters like, and for a few reasons. But it's termed as, it's coined as, if you will, air quotes, coined as one of the banksters' coins. But I've been thinking about it for a while, and it has had quite a large upswing, honestly, in the last little while. If you look at the 3-month here, this is from coinmarketcap.com. You can see where it started out here at USD 23 cents per Ripple coin. And it spiked all the way up to, from 23 cents up to, where was it? About $3.80. This is USD. So you can see it's been jumping over the last couple of weeks here, just popping. And so I figured, I don't know, I've had a feeling about it. I don't know. Maybe I'll lose all my money. I only put a couple of bucks on it. But I went ahead and got some because, you know what? Usually the central bankers, they win at this game. So if Ripple is one of those where they're trying to make a big difference, maybe that is one where they will win. It seems to be going up. There's a lot of people make money. The CEO of Ripple is apparently the richest man in the world now, apparently. Just became with the price of Ripple. I really have no idea where Ripple is going to go, whether it will be valuable long term. It's hard to say. One other thing, though, is that I tried Exodus Eden wallet, and because you've probably heard of, well, I'm sure you've heard of Exodus wallet before. I was using Jax and still do use Jax for Litecoin. However, for Ripple, you can't get Ripple on, say, Coinbase and these other sites. I think you can get it on Kraken and maybe a couple of others, but not on Coinbase. And I was primarily on Coinbase. So what I did to get it was I got some Litecoin on Coinbase.com, moved it to the Exodus wallet, the Litecoin wallet in the Exodus app, Exodus Eden specifically. And then using Exodus Eden has a whole pile of other coins that you can get more so than Exodus itself. Exodus Eden is like a pre-beta, alpha, whatever, I don't know what they call it. It's a little bit sketchy to use right now. It's definitely pre-release, and they say you could potentially lose money. I'm not going to do anything crazy with it, but I did go ahead, and it has an exchange feature. Let me bring up Exodus, not Exodus Eden, but just Exodus, and I'll show it to you. See if I can get a screen cap of it here. Will it come up? Please stand by. Will it come up? There it is. Let me see if I can share my screen with you. And I'll just show you what that looks like at least. Let's see. Window capture. That's what I want. Exodus. That's what I want. Select window. Exodus. That is what I want. So here is Exodus. You can see that. So we've got Exodus here, and like I say, Exodus Eden is the one where you can buy some more coins. But this one has a pile of coins that you can get actually with it. If you go to add in the top right corner, you can see you can get a whole pile of stuff: Aragon, Augur, BAT, Bitcoin Cash, Civic, Dash. All the list of things. Exodus Eden is basically the same thing, but you can also get Ripple on it. And for whatever reason, I felt like, Ripple is one of those ones that maybe I should get a couple of coins in, just to spread it out, just to get money in a couple different places. I wanted to get a couple of coins of a lot of the very cheap coins. Like if you go to Coin Market Cap and look at kind of all the, let me see if I can, let me get back to all coins. Here is the leading. Are we still, no, you can't see what I'm doing here. Let me hide Exodus. There we go. We're on coinmarketcap.com, and you can see how Ripple is doing. Ripple is the third in terms of market cap, the third on the list with a market cap of 93, what is that, $1 billion? Something like that. Anyways, I have to count my commas there. But you can see it's way down right now. So, I mean, if you're going to buy it, this is probably a good time to buy it. It may go down further. You never know. The regular coins are going up, obviously. Bitcoin was around 18,000, I think, when I looked at it on Coinbase.com. Litecoin itself, what is Litecoin showing in this one? Litecoin is, showing down a bit, but up over, well, no, it's still fairly low, actually. It's a good time to buy in, I guess. And, of course, all the, JSNIP4 and Trader J, etc., are looking for it to pop. I think it will increase over the year. How much it will increase is a question. And like any coin or anything in cryptocurrency land or in the stock market, I mean, you're gambling a bit anyways. But I figured I'd put a couple of bucks on Ripple and just see where it goes. See if the banksters really mean business. Because, I mean, if anybody has money to pile into a coin to make it look good to the buying public, it will be Ripple. If, the banksters, if they want to pile their cash into it because they want to make it look good, well, that's what they're going to use. They're not going to pile their cash into Bitcoin because they don't control Bitcoin. They don't have any significant interest in Bitcoin or Litecoin, etc., or some of these other ones. So they're going to try and play up the popularity of maybe a coin like Ripple. Maybe that is their test bed. So it seems to me, if the banksters like Ripple, it seems to me that maybe it could go, skyrocket or go up in value quite a large amount. And it has since November. It was in the 20 cents or something per coin, all the way up to 242. So I mean, you've made multiple times your money if you were in early. So it would have been a good place to get into, like every cryptocurrency. The good time to get in was a year ago, and it's only going up. Should a financial collapse or World War III, etc., the rapture, should these things not occur, these things are expected to continue their trajectory, whether slow or fast. But I think it's interesting that it's the third. Now, it's so cheap because there's so much more in circulation. What is that? Million, billion, 38 billion coins. That's why it's so cheap relative. However, I think there's a public perception there. I think if they see Ripple in the top 3 and they see it at such a low value, they may think, oh, I'm going to get whole coins versus Bitcoin, where maybe they can only afford a fractional part of a Bitcoin, a fraction of it. $100 worth of the 18,000 versus getting a whole coin that you can for Ripple for 242. So I think visually it looks like a better buy-in. And that's why I also like Litecoin. It looks like a better buy-in too. It's a coin you can own, quote unquote, in whole for 250 USD, as you see the price sitting there right now. So that's what I think of it. I think Ripple, I want to play both sides, kind of the free market, which is the Litecoins, the Bitcoins, the Ethereum, and then also the central bankers market, if you will, and Ripple seems to be that one. So I don't play two sides of it, because the central bankers usually win at their own game. They usually come out on top. We know biblically they will come out on top with the mark of the beast system. That is going to be a one world government system, and it's going to be something they can control, so it's not going to be your standard blockchain Bitcoin type coin, because they're going to want to manipulate it and completely control it. So I think that's what's coming. That's why I've kind of went with that. Like I say, this Exodus here, I did go with Exodus Eden, which is a pre-release, and you can basically exchange Litecoin for Ripple on Exodus Eden. I don't know that I would suggest or recommend that people try Exodus. That being said, it seemed to work for me so far. I made sure to back up, get all my mnemonic, my password. I backed it all up, saved copies, etc. I made sure I did all that. Speaking of which, I'm going to start a backup right now. Thanks for reminding me, guys. I was just right in the middle of a video and thought, oh, I'm going to do a time machine backup right now, so that if, like Jax, if I have to restore for some silly reason, then I have a restore point. So I just clicked time machine backup right now. Going right over to my backup device. So anyways, that's good. I just wanted to put that out there. I got a couple of bucks worth of Ripple. I'd be interested to know what you guys think of Ripple in the comments. Is it completely, central bankster? Is it the bankster coin? I know there's no good news about it from Cliff High, etc. Like pretty much everybody thinks, it's not doing anything. But they didn't see coming the jump from 20 cents to $3.80 over the last from end of November through December until today we're January 8th. They didn't see that coming. So I wonder what else they don't see coming. It is interesting what they did see coming and what has come true, but I wonder what else they didn't see coming, and if there is any potential for investment return out of that. So playing both sides of the game, the bankster side, the bankster side is going to win eventually anyways in some form or fashion. Central banks are going to win. Biblically, prophetically, there's a one world government coming with a one world currency. So we know that's coming. So playing the quote free market game, the decentralized cryptocurrency game won't last forever, because we know biblically that ultimately a one world government cryptocurrency is going to take over. Just what is that is the key. Doesn't really matter in the end. Well, I don't believe we'll be here for many more years anyways. But while we are here, we're taking the gold, if you will, the coins that we have now, and trying to produce interest, just like the biblical story, of the men with the coins. They each got different number of coins, and when the master came back and he said, "What did you do with the coins I gave you?" Now that's not necessarily talking about money. That's talking about other gifts that we have that we can use for the glory of God. But you can also use that story related to money. How do you use your money wisely? And so I don't know. It's just interesting, and I thought I would put it out there that I got a little bit of Ripple. We'll see how it does. I'll definitely report back. Otherwise, all in for Litecoin, kind of with everybody else, expecting something big. The big news there is Amazon is apparently going to make it an available payment method. And I just wonder if they'll go with Ripple as well. I mean, hey, like I say, Ripple is top 3 there. So why wouldn't you allow Ripple in? And if that happened, if any one of these, if Amazon put any one of these in for a payment method, I think any one of these would pop real well. Now, Bitcoin I think is harder to pop. I think the smaller the value is of the coin or the token or altcoin, whatever, the smaller the value is, the larger chance it has to pop real big and to double, triple, quadruple, etc. multiple times your money. It's a lot easier if you start with a smaller value, I think. The gain there is bigger if you start small. And anyway, I thought I'd put that out there, guys. I'll end it there. Let me know what you think. Would you ever buy Ripple? Do you own any Ripple? Let me know where you think it's going to go and if you've heard anything about it. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.